Do I got my helmet on right? There we go. I think it's on. I'm not sure. Okay. Do I got my helmet on right? There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another exciting episode of Tough Nerd Toys, where I will be doing a busted open. It's been a while since I did a busted open video. I got a bit discouraged at one time because I put up a couple of videos, and because they had guns within the figures had guns. I got my helmet on wrong. I'm trying to put it on right. And because the figures had guns, they kind of like took the video down. But today, in honor of Star Wars Celebration, the upcoming content, the new Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker, what else? A bunch of stuff that's coming up. I think that's the Fallen Order or Fallen something that's coming out. The game that EA is pushing out, which is everybody is saying is pretty much kind of like on the veil or on the cusp of being similar to the Force Unleashed. And if it is, I enjoyed Force Unleashed 1. It was absolutely amazing. So yeah, what I felt I should do is just show a little support or pretty much show my nostalgia in hopes that Star Wars will be able to rebuild itself, because I am a classic G1 Star Wars fan. Always will be, always have been. And I'm hoping that even though I know that the new Star Wars film is hard to repair Star Wars, I'm hoping that they do a great job with it. I'm not willing to give it up just yet, but if so, I'll just keep it where as though I am G1 fan. I'm going to be a G1 fan of Star Wars. Do I love Star Wars? Yes. Do I like the direction that it's going in? No. Do I like some of my favorite films from Star Wars were Empire Strikes Back, hands down. I can watch that over and over again. Return of the Jedi, Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, and Solo. Yes, although many people did not like Solo, I enjoyed Solo. Force Awakens, Last Jedi, I have no idea what the hell they were doing in that film. So I mean, like, you know, we can just hope that they do a great job with this new film that's coming out. So like I said, what I decided to do was pretty much just do a busted open of the Black Series figures that I absolutely love, the ones that that meant something to me growing up. I wasn't a big fan of the Black Series figures at first, being that they were 6-inch, and I was used to my Star Wars figures being 3 1/4. But with I don't know, I purchased one time, and then from there I was hooked, because I mean, like, the detail that they're doing is absolutely amazing. Hey, thank you, Lorraine. Yep, this is my Rebel helmet. Good to see you. Good to see you, sweetie. So yeah, what I went and did was purchase some of the Star Wars figures that I loved as a kid. Only thing, with the new detail and the updated sculpts and the 3D face printing that they're doing now, I figured I would do a review of them, because I have a lot of them that I meant to do a long time ago, but I never got the chance to because I was busy with a lot of things. So what I'm going to do when I have like a multitude of figures, because my next set I might be doing, well, it's going to be more Star Wars stuff coming, because I have way more than what you see right here. I have a bunch more than what you see right here. But yeah, I'm going to be busting open these guys as long as I can, or until I get tired or I don't feel like doing it anymore for tonight. But there will be more Star Wars marathons coming on, because it's at least like 30 to 40 more figures that I can bust open. I'll try to see how many I can do. Well, I'll also entertain you guys, or interact with you guys in the chat. Be sure to check out the Facebook page, Tough Nerd Toys Facebook page. We got a ton of content on there where we laugh, joke. I put up jokes. We put up jokes. We talk about current events within the sci-fi, comic, and movie field, and toy field as well, for those of you that are collectors like myself, along with other great things. So yeah, without further ado, I think I'm going to get this going, okay? So first up, I think I'm going to do it like this and give you guys a bio of the character. And first up, I think I'm going to do, let me see, should I do Princess Leia in her Hoth outfit? I don't know. So we're going to do, should I do Princess Leia? I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. I don't know. You know what? Let's just do it. First off, I got to take this helmet off. This helmet is too hot and it's heavy. Somebody in my house decided to turn on the oven and start baking, so they got me roasting up in here. But I'm gonna make the best of it. So give me 1 second. Ah, oh my God, this thing is hot. I don't see how these rebels do it. No wonder they're losing all the time. Okay. Woo! That helmet is hot. I don't, man. I give big ups to cosplayers. I don't see how they do it. Me myself, I couldn't do it in that helmet. Okay. So first up, I think we're going to do. Let me see. Should we do Leia, or should we unbox my man Lando Calrissian? Your choice. You guys over there, let me know which one you want me to do, and I will bust open that particular character for you. Is it going to be Leia or Han Solo? I mean Lando Calrissian. And of course, I got a Han Solo here. I'm a big fan of Han Solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do Lando Calrissian. Okay? No, yeah, let's do Lando Calrissian. Okay, so right here, it tells you, and because, you know, again, some of the lore has changed since Disney has taken over, and a lot of it isn't, a lot of the canon that I grew up knowing or adhering to as canon for Star Wars has kind of like changed with a lot of things because I've read a lot of the books. And it says right here, Lando Calrissian was a human male smuggler, gambler, and card player who became Baron Administrator of Cloud City and later a general in the Rebel Alliance. He was the owner of the Millennium Falcon before losing it to Han Solo in the game of Sabak on Numidian Prime. After losing the Falcon, Calrissian put an end to his days as a smuggler and became an entrepreneur, setting up a small mining operation on the planet Lothal, before eventually becoming the leader of Cloud City in the skies of the planet Bespin. During the Galactic Civil War, Darth Vader arrived on Cloud City in order to lay a trap for his son Luke Skywalker. As part of the trap, the Dark Lord of the Sith forced Calrissian into tricking a group of rebels, including Solo and Princess Leia Organa, leading him to Vader himself. Though Vader promised to leave Cloud City without an Imperial presence, Calrissian felt the deal and had been altered to the point where he could no longer tolerate it. Calrissian alerted his citizens to the Galactic Empire's presence and impending occupation, and he ordered, an evacuation. He helped the rebels to try to rescue Solo, who had been frozen in carbonite, from Boba Fett, but the bounty hunter escaped. Calrissian joined the Rebel Alliance and set out to find Solo. After locating him in the palace of Jabba the Hutt on Tatooine, Calrissian aided in his rescue. The rebels returned to the fleet, and Calrissian became a general, volunteering to lead the assault on the Death Star II during the Battle of Endor. During the battle, he piloted the Millennium Falcon into the battle station's core, firing the shot which destroyed it. Why does this guy keep notifying me for Mortal Kombat? Who cares? Okay, so there you go about Lando Calrissian. And I'm going to show you this figure right now. Let me see if you guys can see it right here. And this guy is actually really, really nice. It comes in a typical window box, as most of the Star Wars Black Series figures do. And has a nice little image of Lando Calrissian, which was played by Billy D. Williams, the Code 45 man. It has Lando Calrissian on the side. It has a little bit a nice logo of Lando right here. Nice box art of Lando on the back. And on the back it says, once a smooth-talking smuggler, Lando Calrissian changed from a get-rich-quick schemer to a selfless leader in the fight against the Empire. And honestly, this is not one of my favorite outfits of Lando Calrissian. I actually like the one when he was a skiff guard, and I like the one when he was a general. But I love Lando Calrissian. Lando Calrissian is one of my favorites. And this is figure number 39 within the Star Wars Black Series line. And it got a lot of little info on the bottom here. This is that and the other typical window box. As you can see, red on this side, number 39. Typical stuff you find on the Star Wars Black Series box. And we're going to open this baby right now. I should have grabbed me a knife. And here we have my man, the Colt 45 man. I'm going to put that over there. Get him out the package. And here we have Lando Calrissian looking awesome. Look at the whoa! Look at that! Look at that wave! Look at the waves! Look at them sideburns and that cape. This guy's. I honestly, I will say that I would actually think I enjoy the Black Series figures, the Star Wars Black Series figures, more than I enjoy some of the Marvel Legends. Although I do love Marvel Legends, I love some of the Black Series figures much more than I do Marvel Legends. And he's looking great right here. Nice face sculpt. I don't know if they use a 3D printing on his face, but it looks good. It's a great likeness of Billy D. Williams. He's looking great. I mean, looking at him, they did real nice detail on his legs and everything like that. Whoa. Whoa, look. In this cut right here, you got to be a little bit careful because it slides out when you take the cape off. And it's very nice gold molding within the paint right here. Not that much, not many detail lines in it or anything like that, but it is good. And it's made out of a vinyl. The figure itself looks just like Billy D. Williams from Empire Strikes Back. Looks just like Billy D. Williams from Empire Strikes Back. Got them church shoes on like he did in Empire Strikes Back. Honestly, I don't know. I liked Lando Calrissian, but I didn't like that outfit that they put him in with the it wasn't until like he got the general's outfit that I was really digging him. But as a whole, this figure is pretty decent. I like it. Now, as far as articulation, the head goes all the way around, real sturdy. Arms go all the way around. They spin out. Got a swivel at the elbow, as you can see. My phone is listening to me. Okay, there we go. He has does he have an ab crunch? Yes, he does. He has a minor ab crunch right here. The head pivots a tiny bit right here. It goes up and down a little bit. Nice leg split. Twist at the thighs right here, as you can see. Double hinge knee, as you can see. So he can do the rising knee with his church shoes on right here. Is there a swivel at the ankle? Yes, swivel at the ankle. This figure is nice. Does he have a twist? Yeah, he has a twist, but not a waist twist. He has pretty much like an ab twist that doubles as a waist twist. So there you go. Accessories, he comes with his signature blaster pistol right here and the communicator thing that he used in Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite Star Wars films. Anybody that knows me knows I absolutely love Empire Strikes Back. I don't know if I started this at 8:30 or 8 o'clock. I don't know. He holds his pistol pretty decent. Can you get the finger through? Yes, you can get the finger through. Trying to get this finger through, but you can't get the finger through here. You just got to maneuver it a bit to put the finger within the pistol. And this guy looks pretty good. This guy looks pretty good. Lando Calrissian is looking pretty good. And yes, I do have on my Star Wars shirt today. I had my black and white one, but I don't know what happened to it. It's missing. And this one is looking pretty good. Look at him. This guy's looking pretty good. And you can take the cape on and off, and it stays on pretty securely. With the plastic being under it, this little plastic shield, and I guess they did this so that, I don't know why they put the plastic under the cape. So when you picked up the figure, it slid out. But like it's in here securely now. He's in there securely. So this guy, Lando Calrissian, is pretty decent. I would give him, I would say for the likeness, and being that I do like Lando Calrissian, I would give him about, I'll give him 4 nerd pins. Because his feet are a little bit crooked. The feet are a little bit crooked, but not that bad. With a little bit of maneuvering, you can straighten them out and everything like that and get him to where how he's supposed to be, you know? But as a whole, it's a great figure. It's a great likeness of Lando Calrissian. And I told you before, he comes with the blaster pistol as well. And it comes with the little communicator that he had as well, if you can see it. Out of my big mitts. You can see it. It comes with the little communicator as well. So that's Lando Calrissian right there. Next up, we are going to do, I think we're going to do, let's do Leia Organa. And anybody knows the story about Leia Organa, but I will read a bit of it because, again, the lore could have been changed from what I know. So therefore, over here at Wikipedia.com, it says Leia Organa, a force-sensitive human female, was a princess of Alderaan, a member of the Imperial Senate, a leader of the Alliance to restore the Republic, a member of the Galactic Senate, and general to the Resistance. Born alongside her twin brother Luke Skywalker in the year 19 BBY as Leia Amidala Skywalker, she was the daughter of the Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, who we all know as Darth Vader, and Senator Padme Amidala of Naboo. As a result of her father's fall to the dark side of the Force, the Skywalker children were separated, with Leia becoming the adopted daughter of Senator Bail Organa and his wife, Queen Breha Organa, who renamed her Princess Leia Organa. Raised with the values of her adoptive parents, Organa supported the principles of the Galactic Republic and opposed the rule of its successor, the Galactic Empire. Despite succeeding to her adoptive father's post in the Imperial Senate, Organa worked in secret to undermine the Empire's operations and was entrusted with the stolen plans to the Death Star, an Imperial superweapon capable of destroying entire planets. Although she was unable to prevent the annihilation of her adopted homeworld, the plans were ultimately delivered to the Rebel Alliance, resulting in the destruction of the Death Star during the battle on Yavin in 0 BBY. And it goes further on to tell more about Leia Organa if you don't know. But anybody who is watching this channel who does not know about Leia Organa, they need their ass whooped. I'm just playing with you. But yeah, Leia Organa was one of my favorites. And that's honestly, she set the tone for what I considered a female heroine, because whether you know it or not, and a lot of people don't take this into consideration, Leia Organa was actually the one who spearheaded a lot of the rebel fights. She got in the fight. She has a high body count. I mean, like, she went through it. To me, she embodied all what a female heroine was, especially growing up as a kid. Because I mean, it wasn't like she was how can I say, like, always in distress and stuff like that. If anything, they was always capturing her and torturing her and doing stuff to her and everything like that. And that was her father, Darth Vader. But as a whole, she was a wonderful character, and I don't care what nobody say. I loved her. She was cute. She was strong. She was courageous. You know what I mean? Like, she fought right alongside them. She didn't try to make it seem like, oh, I'm just this character who knows everything, or I'm just this individual who automatically knows. No, she learned and had lost along with the rest of the rebels. That's why I've always loved Leia Organa. And Leia, this Leia figure that I happened to pick up, which I'm absolutely loving, because for some reason, this was my favorite costume. I guess it's because I like anything dealing with the planet Hoth, because I'm a big Hoth fan. Empire Strikes Back, the Hoth battle, to me was absolutely amazing. And right here, this outfit to me was one of my favorites that Leia wore. Okay, and right here they have a beautiful box art of Princess Leia right here. She's number 75 within the Black Series line, Star Wars right here. And on the back, it says, Princess Leia Organa was one of the Rebel Alliance's greatest leaders, fearless on the battlefield, and dedicated to ending the tyranny of the Empire. In the battle on Hoth, Leia helped evacuate Rebel forces as Darth Vader and his fleet descended upon the Rebel base. And yes, and that, like, again, Empire Strikes Back, to me, one of my favorites. I love Empire Strikes Back. So here we have her in this beautiful box. And again, it's a typical window box that you get with most of the Star Wars Black Series. We're going to open her up and see what she looks like. I need to get me a knife because they put this shit, they did this, I'll just use this key right here. And I'm looking forward to the new game that's coming out. I'm hoping, because if it's anything like The Force Unleashed, oh my God, they're going to make a killing with that game. Believe me when I tell you, they're going to make a killing with it. And here we have here, and there's nothing in the box. Here we have here, oh, look at this. This is cute. They have a nice figure of Leia Organa in her Hoth outfit. Now, me, myself, I will keep all characters. I will keep, you leave it to me. Hoth battle was the best battle ever. I like the, I don't know. I just, something about the snow, like that Hoth battle just made it absolutely amazing. And they did a great job on her right here. I love the outfit she has on, the pure white outfit. They did a nice face sculpt on her. I think they did the 3D printing on her face, which looks like Leia Organa, or as close as possible to Leia Organa. She has a nice, communicator deco right here on the side of her arm, which is nicely molded into the uniform. The jacket right here is like a vinyl. It can be removed, but I don't. The vest right here can be removed, but I don't want to remove it. Great detail in the face. That face is actually very, very good. That's a very good likeness of Princess Leia. And for the price point, you can't beat it. She has the nice Hoth, cute little Hoth boots on and stuff like that. Again, Princess Leia has always been one of my favorites within the Star Wars series because she wasn't like some old weak character that just was always getting beat up or getting hurt or anything like that. Okay, Liquid Cool says, what's up? All right, let's, what was that? This is not my Leia, sorry to say. You need to open more Imperials or Bounty Hunters. They are the good guys. Toss his box back. Exactly. I mean, I don't need the box anymore. Trust me, Darth, I'm going to make you very happy. I'm going to make you very happy. I have a bunch of Bounty Hunters. I have nothing but Bounty Hunters. You know I love the Bounty Hunters right here. So yeah, Princess Leia, I'm really digging this figure. And she has what? She has great articulation. Here it goes all the way around right here. Hold on, let me see something. Here it goes all the way around right here. Has nice arm swivel. I have nice arm spread. Let me pull her head back so she won't look like the Exorcist. Arm goes all the way around both arms. Nice leg split right here. Has a twist at the thigh right here. Oh God, this outfit is absolutely beautiful. They did a great job with this one. She has a double hinge knee right there. And usually they don't put double hinge knees on female figures, but they put one on her. As you can see, she has a double hinge knee right there. It's not that much detail to the boots, but it's cool. It's cool because even in the movie, she really didn't have that much detail to her boots. They were just great, but they were wrapped up, and that's what I like. They were kind of like mimic Luke Skywalker's boots a bit, which I absolutely loved. Because if you really look at it, those same boots that he wore in Hoth, he wore in his Bespin outfit and shit like that. So I absolutely love these. It's a little bit hot in here because, again, I told you somebody turned on the oven. Yeah, she has a nice ceremonial deco medals right here on her vest, which are absolutely good. I love the way they did the detail on the shirt on the inside right here. So yeah, they did a great job on this. Does she have an ab crunch? Not really, but she does have a waist twist, which is really pretty good. She has a real nice waist twist right there. Nice leg split right there. She has an ankle rocker going on right here where her feet are. So yeah, this is a great figure. I'm totally digging this one. This one automatically for me gets a 5 out of 5 nerd pins because for one, I'm trying not to be so biased towards this, but I love the Hoth battle. I love the outfit that she wore in Hoth. I think this is when she was her cutest, along with the Jabba outfit. You're not going to tell me she wasn't hot in that Jabba outfit. That Jabba outfit, she looked absolutely amazing. And the accessory she comes with her, wow, they even put this in here. Her little tool communicator that she had in the movie. See? Hope you guys can see that clearly. She comes nice with her goggles right here, her repair goggles that she was messing around with. And they fit very nicely onto her head. As you can see, I'm going to put them on right here. Now, see, honestly, I'm going to keep it with these goggles on. I'll keep them on the, like, I love goggles. I love goggles. Tell me that don't look cool. That looks great, right? That looks real cool. Now, how does she hold her weapon? Let's see how well she holds her weapon, okay? I want to see Darth Vader or Boba Fett, Kotobukiya, Hoshija like they did with the Freddy and Jay. Bro, I don't have, unless you want to send me the Kotobukiya, this is a Hasbro. Read it. Read the what's the name, Darth. Read the press info animal. This is a Hasbro busted open. When I do Kotobukiya, I will give you Kotobukiya. Okay? Okay. I think she looks very, very nice. I love this outfit. Always love this outfit. And she holds her gun pretty well. Great job, Hasbro. I'm loving this Leia Organa figure. Much better than I expected. Actually, you know what? I've come to find out a lot of the Star Wars Black Series figures actually look better. They actually look better outside of the package than they do inside of the package. Okay? She looks great. I suggest anybody pick her up. Oh, and they gave her a nice little button. You know, Princess Leia don't really got no booty. Well, then again, she did have kind of like had some body in Return of the Jedi when she was in that slave outfit. Oh man, I think everybody loved her in that outfit. And look, there's even some detailing. There's some padding, like detail padding on her thigh, like her thigh where they have like the to make it seem like it's thermal gear. They did a great job with this figure. I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it. Would I say get her? Absolutely. And the goggles, actually, look. The goggles fit down onto her face too. Tell me that isn't cool. So yeah, this one's going to get a lot of play from me. And she's going to go up there on top with my other Star Wars Black Series figures. So yeah, great job, Hasbro. Good job. Good job. I guess they're starting to keep up with a lot of the stuff that's coming out with these Asian companies and stuff like that. So, Darth, you said you wanted to see some bounty hunters, right? Okay. So you ask and I will give it to you. Let's see. First off, let me pull up the chat right here because I want to see what you jerk offs are saying to me. Because you know I love you guys. Let's see. Okay, is Danae live? Yeah, he is live. Okay. Let's see. Mute this and it won't go mute. There we go. I know it's Hasbro. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Dark Talon had some awesome Civ booty. Yeah, Dark Talon did. All right, so Darth, just to make you happy, because you know I love you, Darth. Do you want me to do? Oh man, I'm so glad you're here, Darth. I'm so glad you're here. Wait, let me make some room because I got a lot of these figures sitting up on my desk right here. Okay. Do you want me to do? Do you want me to do Bosk? Do you want me to do Boba Fett? Do you want me to do? Oh God! Please, I hope you. Do you want me to do you, Darth IG-88? Or do you want me to do my favorite, Dengar? It's up to you, Darth. So don't tell me I don't have no bounty hunters, bro. I got bounty hunters on deck for days, man. What are you talking about? I got the bounty hunters. Darth Talon. Come on, Darth. You better hurry up and choose. You better say something. And I showed you. You didn't think I had bounty hunters? What the hell? This is honestly, Star Wars to me is about the bounty hunters. Scum and villainy, bro. Scum and villainy. So what are we going to do, Darth? What are we going to do? While I await your answer, I'm going to drink from my Star Wars cup. Okay, so we're going to do IG-88. Okay, so here we have over here at Wikipedia will give us the bio on IG-88. Although I do know it, I'm going to give you guys the present or current day or Disney bio. Okay, and it says, we think, therefore we are. Therefore we will propagate. Therefore we will remain. So in other words, he don't want to be killed. IG-88, also known as IG-88B or the Flute droid, or the Flute droid, was a rogue, deadly, masculine IG series assassin droid manufactured by Howland Laboratories, who worked as a bounty hunter. Following the Battle of Hoth, he and several other bounty hunters were summoned by Darth Vader to the Executor and hired to track down the Millennium Falcon and her rebel crew. Unable to track his quarry, IG-88 trailed his chief rival, Boba Fett, to Bespin, where the bounty hunter nearly destroyed the assassin droid. However, IG-88 managed to survive. At some point, IG-88 undertook a software infiltration into the Death Star, but his plans were single-handedly thwarted by R2-Q5. The droid later met the mercenary Banzine Natal to speak about the location of the Millennium Falcon. And a bit of the origins is that the first of the IG-88 series assassin droid models created in secret by Howland Laboratories, IG-88, also known as IG-88B or the Flute droid, realized his skill and desire to kill the moment he was first activated. He went rogue and from that moment on became one of the most feared bounty hunters in the galaxy, in part due to the lingering fear of droids, particularly those capable of battle and assassination from the Clone Wars. IG-88 was also a chief rival of the notorious bounty hunter Boba Fett. And if anybody knows, in Empire Strikes Back, Boba Fett had kind of like beat his ass to it. And what was that? He dismantles his, he fucked him up and like threw him in Could you see him in the Ognott's garbage area where he was pretty much like being thrown to the wolves or like being about to be used as garbage. But from what I understand, there was more than one IG-88 model. But some people say he died. Some people said he, like the Star Wars lore said, he made it out of there. I don't know, because like on Bespin, that's when he met his fate. And if you look in there, you'll see IG-88 sitting next to the compactor and everything like that. So yeah, Boba Fett did a lot of people dirty. He did a lot of bounty hunters dirty. He even did his boy Boss dirty, and Boss was his best friend at one time. So yeah, we have this one comes pretty much in a blister package right here, because these are the archive series. This is like wave 1 that they're reissuing again, and he comes with a plethora of weapons right here. I have always loved IG-88 for the cold stoic expression and the way he's portrayed in the comic books. He only knows to kill. He only understands logic and what he wants and what he needs to survive in terms of like power cells and acquiring, credits to get power cells and shit like that to keep himself going. He was so selfish in one book, if I remember. He had the opportunity to create more IG-88 models and he decided not to do it. Whereas before, his initial program was for them to survive. He decided not to do it. So yeah, over here, I mean, like, what did we got? Some comments over here. Is do me IG-88 or Boba Fett? Give us the Legends IO, aka original. It would be cool if they made a figure of HK-47. Yes, that would be nice. I didn't know you knew about HK-47. HK-47 is my dude, man. I love HK-47. But yeah, it comes in a beautiful blister package right here, like most of the new, like the archive series was. Was I able to get a hold of the first series? No, because I wasn't into the Star Wars Black series then until later on that I decided to invest in one of them. And ever since I bought one 6-inch Star Wars action figure, as I mentioned before, I've been in love with them ever since. And it has the Star Wars logo right here. It says Black Series. You can tell that they tried to cut down on packaging and stuff like that. So they put it on a blister package, which is not bad. I don't mind as long as I get the figure. And it has like beautiful beautiful art of IG-88 on the back right here. And it says right here, a battered war droid who has become a bounty hunter. IG-88 answers Darth Vader's call to capture the Millennium Falcon after the Battle of Hoth. And again, if you want to read more about IG-88, check out Wikipedia. They pretty much have solid and consistent and factual information on these characters, or pretty much they're not saying that I have to, it has to align with me, but it does align with a lot of the books that I have read on these characters. And yes, IG-88 and the other bounty hunters are one of my favorites. So we're going to bust this guy open real quick. And with IG-88, I don't expect too much with this figure, okay? But at the same token, I love him for what he is. He's a nice, slender robot. He looks like at one point that they were going to put skin on him or something like that, or pretty much give him like an organic frame, and they didn't get a chance to because he started killing up everybody. And if you get a chance, check out the Dark Horse books and the Marvel books that have stories of IG-88. He was a monster. He was a goon. He was a goon. Now, this figure had surprisingly, the way it looks, you would think it does not have that much articulation, but it does. Now, it's similar to the old school one where like it just has like the T-split, like the T-crotch right here. See? There's no articulation within the legs, whereas though, whereas though you can like flap them, bring them outward. There's no hinge on the side or anything like that. But they did try to give it as much articulation as possible, because there is a thigh twist right here. There's a bend at the knee, and it's on a double hinge knee. If you look real good, there's a pivot up and down, no swivel. Yeah, it is a swivel. Wow, they did pretty good for this to be like a skeletal type figure. They did a lot of articulation with it. The head twist goes all the way around. You can bring it all the way around. It extends out. The detail and the paint that they used on this is absolutely amazing. It has great brush on it to where like it looks like it has wear, like he's been battle damaged, or like not so much battle damage, but like there's a bit of like wear on the metallic, which is good, which adds some realism to it. His body is basically made out of a vinyl though. It's kind of like a harder vinyl. He has a nice holster right here for his rifle. Yeah, IG-88 is no joke. IG-88. I remember that one too from the N64. I remember that battle. I remember that battle when you had to fight him, and you can put, if I look correctly, you can put the gun in a holster right here to have him look like he did in the movie. Wow, there's tons of, and he also has his axe too, like his little cleaver to cut the flesh from your bones. And if I remember, you can pull one of these arms off and it would attach to the cleaver. His cleaver would attach to it. Yeah. We pull one of these. One of these arms comes off and you can attach the cleaver to it. IG-88 is awesome. I've always loved IG-88. But this guy looks great. This guy looks great. I'm going to fit his weapon into his hands. He also has the blaster, the typical Imperial blaster right here. Darth Vader had given the bounty hunters a lot of weapons at their disposal, and afterwards they didn't give the weapons back. They actually kept a lot of them or robbed stormtroopers for more weapons and shit like that. The bounty hunters ain't shit, man. That's why I love them. IG-88 has always been one of my favorites, though. The Empire Strikes Back, hands down, is one of my favorite Star Wars films. Always will be. Yeah, he has to be. If they're gonna do the new Mandalorian series, they have to bring IG-88 in there. And the detail on this guy is absolutely amazing. I mean, like, they put every bolt, rivet, pipe, wire, and everything. And his harness belt right here is made out of a vinyl. This guy is good. He has a bit of a he has some articulation right here. He doesn't hold his weapons as good as I thought he would, but I mean, like, you can figure out some way to like cram them in there and stuff like that. Actually, yeah, you can figure out a way to like cram them in there and stuff like that. Because see, look, a little maneuvering, you can get him to hold them tightly. Oh no, look, real good. There are peg holes right here to where like you can plug the blaster in. Wow, that's awesome. So now look, he holds it very snug. Everything is snug. Look, IG-88 is looking awesome, man. And they have it. They have it on this one too. Look, there's a hole right there. You see that little hole? You can put it on this hole on his arm, and it locks in. So yeah, I was wrong. There you go. There you go. IG-88 ready for murder. Just like Darth. Quiet, tall, murderer. And they even put like a little, if you look on his shoulder, on his elbow, right? This is rubber right here. This is rubber. How cool is that? So it bends to make it look like it's like real rubber going, you know, like where the connection piece is. So yeah, they did a great job on this IG-88 figure, especially for a 6-inch. Now the other bounty hunters I have to get are Zuckuss, 4LOM, and it's somebody else. But you know, I'll get a hold of them. But I had to get the core team, the hardcore members of Star Wars right here. So yeah, these guys are looking great. I was gonna try to get the IG-88 Kotobukiya one, but it goes yeah. The Kotobukiyas, you have to get them immediately. You got to get them very fast, very fast. And this guy is great. The leg goes forward, goes back too. Look, the leg goes forward, goes back. I mean, like, this is a good figure. Very good figure. Very good figure. So, I mean, like, I give IG-88, and again, there's detail on the axe too. Nice painting as well. A little bit more brush could be added to it, or a little bit more wear to give it a more of a realistic look. But for the price point, it's not bad. You can always customize them later, because I'm big on customizing my own figures, or like adding stuff to them, doing paint jobs on them to make them look like what I want them to look like. Next up, we are going to do, let's see. Next up, what do you guys want me to do? Dengar, Chewbacca, Boba Fett, Or let's see. Yeah, I said 4 LOM. Dengar. No, this is Boba Fett, Chewbacca, or Dengar. I can't see which ones I'm pulling up. You guys let me know. Hey, for Lynn fans, what's going on? Good to see you. You guys let me know which one you want me to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, Boba Fett. All right, Boba Fett. Boba Fett it is. And here we have don't be jelly, Lorraine. Don't be jelly. And here we have my man Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett so much to where I named a cat after him because he reminded me of Boba Fett. Slow, but get the job done. Another thing too, growing up as a kid, for some reason, my mother would always, I would say my mother purchased at least like 5 Boba Fetts for me because it would always pop up missing. When my cousins come over, friends come over, out of all my Star Wars figures, Boba Fett will pop up missing. He would just go missing. Everybody else be sitting there, but Boba Fett would pop up missing. So it was only natural for me to get him in the 6-inch. Now, when the first wave came around, I wasn't able to get him because I wasn't into the Star Wars Black Series like that. I was still collecting Marvel Legend there. And I thought the Black Series was going to be a fleeting trend, but they're starting to put out more and more figures. And the figures, each year, they're getting better and better, like better face sculpt, better face sculpts, better detail, better likenesses and everything. So with that, we're going to go into Boba Fett. And it has a Star Wars logo right here. It's on a blister package. Has a nice image of Boba Fett right there. Yeah, my 2 favorite Star Wars characters. Yeah, Boba Fett is slow as fuck. I'm telling you. He's cool. Boba Fett is cool, but he's slow. But like he just managed to get shit done. Like you'll send him to do a job. He'll just be up there like this. He'll be like, the next thing you know, it's just the job is just done. But he's slow as fuck. He's slow as fuck. I think the most I've ever seen Boba Fett move in a movie was in Return of the Jedi when he used his backpack and like shot his wrist bow or like his wrist harpoon. But yeah, right here we have nice detail. You know what? Let's read a little bio on Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett. And you know, it's going to be a little bit lengthy, but I'm going to cut it down. Most people know about Boba Fett. People that are in the know, they know about Boba Fett. Me, myself, I love Boba Fett. I love all the bounty hunters. The Empire Strikes Back to me was like it's what made Star Wars what Star Wars was. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed A New Hope, but Empire Strikes Back is what really got me into Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back just set the tone. And over here at Wikipedia, right? No, we have Star Wars fandom. It says Boba Fett was a human male bounty hunter and the genetic clone of the infamous bounty hunter Jango Fett. Boba was created by the cloners on Kamino and was physically identical to the clone troopers, created for the Grand Army of the Republic. Though Boba was unaltered and did not grow at the same accelerated rate as the other clones raised as Jango's son, Boba learned the combat skills necessary to one day become a bounty hunter in his own right. Jango was killed during the Battle of Geonosis, which sparked the Clone Wars between the Galactic Republic and the Confederacy of Independent Systems. The young Boba swore vengeance against Jedi Master Mace Windu, who killed Jango, and teamed up with a group of bounty hunters that included Aurra Sing, Boss. Aurra Sing and Boss. Their plot to kill Windu failed, and Boba realized that he had gone too far in trying to kill the Jedi Master, but he vowed never to forgive Windu. After serving a brief prison sentence, Boba formed a team of bounty hunters and took on a number of missions. During the rise of the Galactic Empire, Boba gained a reputation as one of the galaxy's deadliest bounty hunters. His distinctive Mandalorian armor helped keep stories about the Mandalorians alive in the galaxy after the Empire's subjugation of the planet Mandalore. By the time of the Galactic Civil War, Boba worked for Jabba the Hutt. Shortly after the Battle of Hoth, Boba and other bounty hunters were gathered by Darth Vader, the Dark Lord of the Sith, to locate Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon, hoping to use them to lure Luke Skywalker into a trap. The plot was successful, and Boba took Solo, who was frozen in carbonite, to Tatooine to collect the bounty that Jabba had placed on him. After Solo's friends in the Alliance to Restore the Republic mounted a rescue on Tatooine, a battle broke out of the Great Pit of Carkoon. Boba fought against the Rebels rescuers and was inadvertently knocked into the Sarlacc pit. So yeah, Boba Fett is that dude though, and he did not die. So for anybody that thinks that Boba Fett died, he didn't die. Boba Fett went on to have other adventures and stuff like that. And there, you know, some people think Boba Fett is a bad guy. He's not. He's really not. I was lucky to get Boba Fett Kotobukiya, yeah. So there we have a little bit of bio on Boba Fett, and we're going to bust open the package. If I showed you guys right here, again, it has a nice logo on the nice image on the back of Boba Fett. Nice image on the back of Boba Fett right here. And it says, the notorious bounty hunter Boba Fett prepares to deliver the carbonite frozen Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt. And they have it in other languages here, but they could have gave a little bit more info on these characters, which is, you know, I guess, you know, because everybody doesn't know and stuff like that. But I love Boba Fett. And this right here, I think, yeah, this was the original box that he came in. I wasn't able to get this one. And this, if you look online, which is the same exact figure that they put out here, if you look online, they want serious money for this action figure. I'm thinking like sometimes I've seen this Boba Fett go for like $100 to $200 because it's the first wave. You know, I didn't know. The only thing I regret not doing is getting Bespin Luke Skywalker. But I think they're going to release a Bespin Luke Skywalker. Bespin Luke Skywalker, Bespin Han Solo, and Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker are my favorites. So yeah, let's bust this guy open. Oh wow, this guy is cool. Wow, and this guy comes with a plethora of accessories. Look, he has his jetpack, his rifle, his short rifle, and his pistol as well. Yeah, he has his jetpack, his short rifle, and his pistol. And the figure looks absolutely amazing. Wow. He has, this is made out of a cloth right here. This is a cloth, which is very good. It looks very nice right here. There's some wear on his helmet. Great detail on this guy right here. He's looking real good. I love the way they did his shoes because they have the nice little metal tips to him right here. Is it real metal? No, but I mean, like, it's great metallic paint where it needs to be metallic paint. It's a great brush wear, nice battle damage on him. He has the Wookiee braids right here that he collected from his bounties. I like the little accessory pockets that he have, the utility belt, the gun harness. Everything is great on it. They even have the arrow, the missile, the little missile launcher that he has, which doubles as a harness, like a harpoon. His Boba Fett looks great. The nice little antenna on his helmet right there. The dent that he got in his forehead from another bounty hunter. The bullet hole he got in his forehead from doing a draw with a bounty hunter, but he lived through it, as you can see. Has the nice emblem on the side of his shoulder right here, the iconic emblem on his shoulder. Yeah, he saw his daddy die. People said that he died in the Sarlacc pit, but what most of them don't know that he actually survived. He fell down there the second time along with the sandcrawler, and after that, Dengar pulled him out. Exactly. Great detail on this guy. Great detail. And there's a hole in the back so you can stick the jetpack on, which we'll do right now. So you take it, just put it right on there, just like that. Wow, this thing fits nice and snug too. Looks real good on his back, look. You see it has the missile in the top of it right here. This guy looks great. I love the way they gave him like the cloth ceremonial cloth that he has right here. Yeah, this Boba Fett looks awesome. I'm totally digging Boba Fett. And the detail on this figure is absolutely amazing. Would I say it's up there with Hot Toys? Of course not, but it's there. It's good. For the price point, you're getting a very good action figure right here. Has the symbols on his chest right here. I'm very happy I got this figure. Very happy I got this figure. Now let's try him with his weapons in his hand. Let's see how it works out. Ooh, don't break it. I want them alive. No disintegration, Darth. And no disintegration. He's no good to me dead. How does it go, pressing for animal? I am altering the deal. I am altering the deal. And no disintegration. No. Okay, now let's spin this around right here. Get this over here. The gun can actually go inside of the holster very easily, and it fits snug as well. This gun, I'm having a little bit of an issue because I'm trying to maneuver this correctly. Because I know it's kind of like held like a shotgun, like a single barrel shotgun. Just give me a little second with this guy. But as a whole, I think this figure is amazing. There we go. I think I got it. Now, this is one of those things, once I get the gun in his hand, I'm not going to take it out because it's hard to get it in there. But it fits in very snug and tight, though. There we go. Wait, there we go. There we go. Does he have some two-handed action? Yes, he does. Boba Fett got some two-handed action. Look. I'm going to show you guys in 1 second. And I must say the joints on these figures are very tight, which is good. So that means they're not going to like get loose anytime soon, that you got to start doing any work on them or anything like that. There you go. Got that two-handed action going on. You can fit this bottom hand into here. I just didn't feel like bending it. But you got that two-handed action going on. Look at that. Woo! Look at boy. Boy. Look at that. This motherfucker ready. Wait. Woo, boy. Press M for Animal says, this is one of my favorite quotes. I have altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. I have altered the deal, says Darth Vader. My God, this figure is absolutely amazing. I'm even more impressed. Again, these figures don't look that well inside of the package, but when you pull them out, the detail, even the wrinkles in his clothes, look. You can see like the wrinkles in his clothes. Do I think it could have had a bit more like lines and details and a little bit more brush and like, wear on them? Yes. But for what you're paying for these figures, it's a well-crafted figure and it's sturdy and they have heft to them. They don't feel cheap or anything. I love the way they did his shoes. His shoes look absolutely amazing. Down to the knee pads. They literally did an excellent job. Look. He even has like the little blades and accessories and stuff like that, and the tools that he had within the movie. That wear on the helmet is absolutely phenomenal. Great job, Hasbro. I'm really impressed. Honestly, I'm more impressed with the Star Wars Black Series figures than I am with the Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends are hit or miss because every now and then I get a hold of a Marvel Legend. I'll be like, this is garbage, but this is good right here. This is very good. He has a typical articulation that you're getting from the rest of the figures. And now the nice leg split, leg goes forward, leg goes back. Double hinge knee, you can see it. I will show you right here. Swivel at the elbow, nice swivel at the wrist and everything like that. I don't want to take him out of this pose. Well, yeah, here you go. Here you go. I know some of y'all be like, oh, I don't believe it. Ooh. Yeah, he has a swivel at the wrist. He even has swivel and pivot on the at the elbow and wrist right here. Arm goes all the way out, goes all the way around. Am I taking it all the way around? No, you're not breaking my Boba Fett. What else? He has nice ankle pivot right here, thigh twist. Everything you get. Does he have an ab? Yes, he actually has an ab crunch. Look, nice ab crunch too. Very nice ab crunch. I like the Power of the Force figures. They had the 90s. Most of them looked like they were working out in the yeah, the Power of the Force figures. They were like in how can I say, exaggerated in a way, but they were good. I liked them. I enjoyed them. So I mean, Boba Fett right here, hands down, a 5. A 5. 5 nerd pins from me. I absolutely love them. I love them. And no, there's no type of trigger or anything like that that shoots the missile out, but you don't need it with Boba Fett. You look at Boba Fett. Boba Fett is awesome to just look at. I can't wait to put these guys up on my shelf and have some playtime with them. That mask, though, look at that face. That's a face of a man that don't want to be bothered. You don't look in my face. He's no good to me, dead. And look, if you look at the rifle, adds battle damage or wear on it. Make it seem like it's a real, like it's really been used and stuff. They did a great job with this. It's a great customizable figure if you want to add more to it. Me, myself, I would just probably add a little bit more shadowing lines with the pin, well, like, you know, customizing equipment, and he would be all right with me. The harness is nice. Everything is great on this guy. Everything is absolutely amazing. And yeah, they're within the 6-inch line. Excuse me. They're within the 6-inch line. Princess Leia is accurate or in scale to her size. So yeah, she's around about like 5 inches. She's not as tall as these guys right here. But again, she looks amazing. She looks amazing. So yeah, Boba Fett gets a 5 nerd pins out of me. So far, we haven't had any losers, in my opinion. If there are some figures that you're not really pretty much enjoying, just let me know. Leave the comments down below. And next, we will do, where is he at? You know what? Which one we going to do? We're going to do Star Wars, Han Solo New Hope, or my favorite, Bespin Han Solo. And yes, we have more Bounty Hunters, Darth. Which one you want to do? Bespin Han Solo. I got the Jango Fett Black Series one, but his helmet is removable. Which one are we going to do? Or do you want to do another Bounty Hunter? I would like to get to like Han Solo. I love Han Solo. Han Solo is my favorite. Han Solo is my favorite. Roll over like Han Solo and float like Chewbacca or Senyaka. Who are we going to do next? Who are we going to do next? Han Solo or Chewbacca or Bosk? Which one? Which one? Which one? Come on, guys. Come on, you got to come up with something. Han Solo, Chewbacca, Bosk, or Dengar? Okay, so since nobody's saying anything, you want to do the New Hope one? Han Solo and Chewie are my boos. Okay. All right. So Chewie. All right. Let's go with Chewie. Now, Chewie, I had gotten him. This I actually think is the original Chewie. I don't know. I gotten him on like I was in a rush and I saw him up there, so I grabbed him up. So we're gonna bust open Chewie real quick. Let's see. Okay, so over here, we're going to read a little bit of info on Chewie just to see if our stories align, because I don't want to give out the story that I knew about the upbringing or the origins of Chewie, and then it just doesn't, coincide with what's being put out there. Chewbacca here is first mate on ship. That might suit us. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Chewbacca, known affectionately to his friends as Chewie, was a Wookiee warrior, smuggler, and resistance fighter who fought in the Clone Wars, the Galactic Civil War, and the conflict between the First Order and the Resistance. He hailed from the planet Kashyyyk and became a Wookiee military leader. During the Clone Wars, he was captured by Trandoshan slavers and held captive on Waska. But he worked with a fellow captive, Jedi Commander Ahsoka Tano, to escape. He later commanded Wookiee forces during the Battle of Kashyyyk alongside Grand Army of the Republic, led by Jedi Master Yoda. During the battle, one of the wars, Yoda's clone troopers received Order 66 from Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, and with the help of Chewbacca, Yoda escaped Kashyyyk and the destruction of the Jedi Order. Oh, man. In the years that followed, during the rule of the Galactic Empire, Chewbacca became a smuggler and the co-pilot of Captain Han Solo aboard the Millennium Falcon. They worked in the employ of crime lord Jabba Dir until Solo was forced to dump a shipment of spice to avoid trouble with the Empire, at which point a bounty was placed on their heads. Soon thereafter, Chewbacca and Solo were hired by Jedi Masters Obi-Wan Kenobi to ferry him, Luke Skywalker, C-3PO, and R2-D2 to Alderaan on a mission vital to the survival of the Alliance to restore the Republic. After finding Alderaan was destroyed, the group was brought aboard the Death Star, where they helped Princess Leia Organa escape from captivity and return to the Rebel base on Yavin 4. Though Chewbacca and Solo initially chose to leave Yavin 4 and not join the rebellion, they ended up fighting in the Battle of Yavin and were instrumental in Skywalker's destruction of the Death Star, a major victory for the rebellion. Yay, Chewie. Everybody loves Chewie. If you don't love Chewie, you're a fucking asshole. Everybody loves Chewie. Everybody loves Chewie. Chewie is that dude. And again, regardless of what people say, I enjoyed Solo, A Star Wars Story. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I enjoyed everything about it. I'm sorry. I really did. I enjoyed Solo, A Star Wars Story. It was fun. It was good. I like the way that they showed how strong Chewbacca was for once, instead of just like it being rumors. Like he was just literally throwing motherfuckers, like tossing them and everything like that. So, I did Lando already. I did Lando earlier in the video. He was like one of the first guys I did. I did Lando already. So let's open Chewie up. Let's get Chewie out the way. And this right here is like the first series. I think I got a hold of the first series of the Star Wars Black Series Chewbacca. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me, ladies and gentlemen. But fans of Star Wars. But I think this is the first series of Chewbacca from the original Black Series when they first started putting these 6-inch figures out, 6 and 7-inch figures out. And it comes in a beautiful window box. It has a nice coin icon, but it's not foil or anything like that of Chewbacca right there. It has a Hasbro logo right there. Star Wars Black Series H4. It says number 4 Chewbacca. I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. And from what I'm looking at in the box, this figure looks absolutely amazing. And he's bigger than the other figures, which means he's in scale with what he is in the Star Wars universe, which I absolutely find that amazing and find that, a great likeness to his character. So we're going to open this guy up right here. No, and on the back it says, Chewbacca is Han Solo's co-pilot on the Millennium Falcon. The powerful Wookiee is a courageous fighter, skilled mechanic, and loyal friend who joins the fight to save the galaxy. You read it right there. It has a Disney logo right there. Has some great stuff going on. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Where is my key that I opened up this box with? Because I'm going to end up getting hurt or cut trying to open these boxes myself. They are thief-proof. Okay, there we go. Lies! Every day more lies. What'd you say? Lies! Deception. Every day more lies. What my man say, Forrest Whitaker say in Rogue One. And if anybody hasn't seen Rogue One, you have to check it out. I love Rogue One. Wow, this figure is big. Chewbacca is big. Chewbacca is big. Great likeness. I'm loving this figure. They even did detail down to the Wookiee feet. I like how long and slender he is. I like how tall he is. They have his ammo belt around his chest with the pouch, with his satchel or his man purse. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the bowcaster he has. And you can put that together. Thus so. How does this go together? There's a little notch right here. Am I missing something? Did I break something pulling this thing out? I hope I didn't. Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. you got to put it right in here. You see that little square piece right there? You got to plug this in here like thus so. Wait, this goes upside down. There we go. Oh. There we go. There it is. No, it's not. What the hell? Why won't this stay on here? I don't know why it won't stay on, but this piece right here, I know from the movie. I'm doing it the way I see it in the movie. I don't know how the hell they want this shit done like this. I really want to buy some Star Wars figures, but then I have to buy less retro games as well. Well, it's always a sacrifice, brother. You can't always get what you want, Darth. Press M for animal. I don't know. This won't stay on. But as a whole, this figure is absolutely amazing, and it's massive. It's massive. This is him next to Iron Man. This is him next to Leia, literally, and I'm matching feet up. This is him next to Boba, my slow-ass cat Boba, my mother's slow cat Boba, but he looks absolutely amazing. The face sculpt is absolutely amazing. If I wanted, it would be mine. Look at the detail they did on this. I like the silver paint that they did along the bandolier right here. I like the dark spots that they put within his fur to add a little bit of realism. He looks like the movie Chewbacca, I love the long, lanky look. Side profile is perfect, spot on. I like the way they have like the hair coming over his hands and stuff like that. This figure is absolutely amazing, down to the feet. And this guy has to be like 7 inches. He has to be like 7 inches tall. Great, beautiful face sculpt right there. Look at those eyes. Yep, that's Chewbacca. Now, as far as the articulation, you know it's not going to go but so much because of the sculpting of the vinyl fur right here. But the arm goes all the way around, as like with the other figures. You can, he has a nice arm spread right here. He has a single hinged elbow though. He has some wrist pivot right here. He has a swivel at the elbow as well. Does he have a crotch bend? Yes, he does. Has some bend at the crotch, but not much. Has a nice leg, split leg, goes forward, goes back. Has a twisted the thigh. He has a double hinged knee, so he can do the rising Wookiee knee. He has pivot at the feet. They go up and down and back and forward, so on and so forth. So this guy is absolutely amazing. I'm going to have to mess with his bowcaster. I'm hoping that I didn't break anything with this guy. Let's hope I didn't. But yeah, this guy is actually pretty good. I can't figure out how to put his bowcaster together, but it's a little bit weird. I don't know what's going on with it, but this is the way it's supposed to go, and it's not allowing me to do it. Now, I don't know if you guys like when I do these busted open marathons. If you'd rather not see my face and rather me put like the camera on the figure versus me talking along with the figure, let me know, and I will change it up. Or Do you like the old way I used to do it, where I would just show my hands and the figure itself, or do you like it better when like I show it up close to the camera like this, so you can really see it and you guys can tell me which parts you want me to look at, what you want me to see? But yeah, as a whole, this looks absolutely amazing. This Chewbacca is amazing, even down to the hands. If you look real good, there's even detail on the hands down to the fingers and everything like that. So they did a great job with this Chewbacca. And there are other Chewbaccas out there within the Hasbro Black Series line, but I didn't feel it necessary to really keep getting all these different Chewbaccas. Now, maybe later on, if I happen to come across one that I think like I really want in my collection or something like that, but one Chewbacca is sufficient enough for me. But I really like it. I really like this Chewbacca. It looks great. I want to see him with his bowcaster in his hand, but I don't know how. Yeah, because I'm looking at him right here. See? I'm looking at him right here, and it looks great. But I don't know. He says, "Call me Mr. Asshole. Call me Mr. Vade." I know what Man, Martin, I tell you. Hey, are you going to be on Xbox tonight? Because if you are, I'm gonna jump on for a bit. I want to play some I'm gonna play some zombie games, or either if not, I'll probably play some Sekiro on PlayStation. Or are you home yet? If you're not home yet. He says, "I love to see your face, but it would be better if there were some sexy cosplayers in the background doing some dancing." Just saying. Well, we all can't have what we want, Martin. I mean, press M for animal. I would love that too, but meanwhile, back on Earth. Plus, anyway, YouTube will shut me down. They're shutting me down for everything. Yeah, this right here is pissing me off that I can't figure out how to do his because I pressed it right in the hole where it's supposed to go right here. And I'm literally tearing this thing apart trying to figure it out. But his gun does fit in his hand, as I just can't get it to put together. So I'm going to have to look online on how to put his gun together, which should be simple. It's supposed to go right here. It's supposed to go right there. I don't know what the hell is going on. So, yeah. I give Chewbacca, I give him a 4 because his bowcaster won't stay together. But as design, as far as the figure, I absolutely love it. Love Chewbacca. Loving these figures so far. I love these Black Series figures. And these guys are big. These guys are very big. Very big. What do you call him? What's his name? Chewbacca. Okay, next up. What are we going to do? Are we going to do Bosk, Bespin Han Solo, or regular, or New Hope the Han Solo? Oh, okay. All right, then. So it's no big deal, Darth. When you get home, come and hang out with us online. We'd love to have you. So which one you want? You want Bespin Han Solo, Dengar, or Bosk? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bosk. Okay, there we go. Now, you know, Darth, we always laugh about Bosk because of the simple fact that when he was on the ship and Darth Vader was hiring all the bounty hunters, one of the Imperial Guard was like, "Oh, we don't need these filthy scum." And he was like, when he went by, when the Imperial went by Bosk's toenail, he was like, So yeah, Bosk is one of my favorites. As a child, for some reason, I wasn't able to find Bosk for some reason until I got older. You know, because for some reason, Bosk was always hard to find at the toy stores around my way. Now, Luke Skywalker, certain characters you could find. Boba Fett was always out of stock. Always out of stock. But my mother would always manage to find one for me after my cousins or my friends would steal them from me and shit like that. So, yeah. We got Bosk here, and it says Bosk is one of the bounty hunters hired by Darth Vader to search for the Millennium Falcon and its rebel crew. Okay, so we're gonna pull up a little info on Bosk so that way I won't be giving you guys the wrong information on Bosk. Even though I know about Bosk, I know that he's a Trandoshan, and I know that he's fucking awesome, and that he eats Wookiees too. Honestly, Bosk will eat anything if he gets like he's a goon. He even had a torture chamber in his spaceship for Wookiees and stuff like that when he was skinning them and all that other crazy shit. And here we have the lovable Bosk. Well, I'm just guessing, sir, but it couldn't help but noticing that your ship is equipped with missile launchers as well as quad cannons, and that the Imperials seem very interested in your arrival. And given the size of your mortar gun and the way you don't mince words, it's my impression that you're a professional bounty hunter. Ezra Bridges' description of Bosk. Bosk was a male Trandoshan bounty hunter and the son of Colt Kratos, who was also known for hunting Wookiees. During the Clone Wars, Bosk worked alongside fellow hunters Arga Singh and Costas to mentor the orphan Boba Fett. Their scheme to kill Fett's hated enemy Mace Windu resulted in Fett and Bosk's arrest. After a stint in prison, Bosk worked in Creighton's Claw, Fett's syndicate of bounty hunters, taking jobs for clients including Otaku Blank and Asajj Ventress. After the rise of the Empire, Bosk traveled to the outer rim planet of Lothal to collect a bounty on the Dug criminal Ronson Takaro, who had jumped bail in the Akakista system. During his trip, Bosk also joined forces with the force-sensitive street urchin Ezra Bridger to stop the corrupt Imperial Security Bureau Lieutenant Jenkins. Following the battle on Hoth, Bosk would be called upon by Darth Vader to find and capture the Millennium Falcon. Now, you know, they don't mention how like he and Boba Fett used to be best friends until Empire Strikes Back, that Bosk pretty much came to him and was like, he helped Boba Fett escape jail. See, I know a lot of stuff about these characters because I've read the books. He helped Boba Fett escape jail and stuff like that. They're speaking about Trandoshan females. Would you date one if they were real? I know I would. Maybe deviant art makes anything sexy these days. No, I would not date a Trandoshan. Not at all. Not at all, Darth. You can keep that. No, I would not date a Trandoshan. A Trandoshan. You can keep them. They sharp and scaly, and nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nope. So here we have the beautiful box art right here of Bosk right here, and I think it actually looks better right here than he does look in person and stuff like that, or within the movie as an archive right here. Star Wars Black Series right here. It's on a blister package, and it says Bosk right there on the front. And this is the original box that it came in. So yeah, that Chewbacca that I just burst open for you guys was Wave 1 Chewbacca, which I'm actually happy I had gotten. Nice product image of him. Well, not a product image, but nice box art of him right here on the back right here. Disney logo, Hasbro logo, other information right here, vital information right here. Serial numbers on the bottom. You know what it is. Let's bust them open. And Bosk looks absolutely amazing. Again, if I haven't mentioned this, these figures are very very solid figures. They're very they have good weight and heft to them. And Bosk looks great. Does his jaw move up and down? Yes, his jaw actually moves. You can make his jaw move up and down slightly. There's a hinge right there. If you look real good, there's a hinge on the side right here. And he looks great. He looks absolutely great. And from what I understand, Trandoshans are very fast characters as well. They can move at very fast speeds. And he has his typical flight uniform on right here, where it looks good. I love the way they did like the hose that went from his back to his to pretty much like the inside of his suit. I guess that's to like, you know, keep his temperature at a certain level, because I know Trandoshans need a certain temperature to thrive in. I love the harnesses and the belts that they have going on him. Great detail, great sculpt in the vest area right here. Nice harnesses going on right here. Has the deco of the Trandoshan deco that he has on right here. It looks great. The scales within him are done very well. If you look very good. course, you got the peg holes on the bottom. Nice detail in this figure. His head sculpt is absolutely amazing. I'm very impressed with it. Very impressed with his head sculpt. They did a great job. You can see the scales, the lizard eyes, the pig nose that he got going on, them teeth. They did a great job on this. Again, Hasbro does fantastic work on their Star Wars Black Series figures. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, I mean, like, no, they're not going to have high detail and high articulation. That's why you can get a custom kit or like get some paint brushes, some thin brushes, and an X-Acto knife and customize it to the way you want it to be. But yeah, Boss looks amazing. He looks amazing. The detail, the silver paint is absolutely amazing that they put on him. The utility belt is amazing. Everything is great on this figure. Pretty much a very good likeness of the movie version of Boss right here, of Empire Strikes Back. And if I haven't mentioned, Empire Strikes Back is one of my favorite Star Wars films. I've read the books. I love reading the books. I read the Darth Vader series recently, and I actually think it was actually pretty good. I don't know why their books differentiate from their films, but we won't get into that. I am looking towards the Mandalorian. I am looking forward to seeing the playing the Fallen Order. I am looking forward to seeing Star Wars Episode 9, and this is just my opinion. If Star Wars is already a dying brand, if it's not dead to a lot of people, this is like the same crowd that followed Star Wars back in the day, like my generation, so on and so forth, are not the same people that are watching Star Wars now. So with that being said, Disney has to get it together with Star Wars, because if they don't, they're going to lose everyone. And I'm hoping, although there is much doubt within me that this new Star Wars film might help revitalize what they have damaged or have like done to Star Wars. Because if this doesn't work, it's over. It's over. But they've already said that after this movie, they're going to lay off the Star Wars films. They're not going to make as many as they did before. They're going to try to like invest more into like the TV series and, you know, grabbing a lot of stuff from the books and like going along with the fans. From what I understand, there's a rumor that Kathleen Kennedy even sought the help of the originator, George Lucas, to try and fix this shit, because it's fucked up right now. It's fucked up. The most recent films I enjoyed, the films that I've enjoyed in Star Wars, or like, you know what, I'll tell you, the most recent films I've enjoyed within Star Wars or the Star Wars universe have been Rogue One, within the recent ones. Even though that was a prequel story, I enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it. And Solo. A lot of people don't like Solo. I absolutely loved Solo. It wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was, but because of the debacle and the way The Last Jedi was handled and the way with the storytelling and everything like that, nobody wanted to give Solo a chance. Me, myself, I give everything a chance. And yes, I didn't like Last Jedi. I didn't like Force Awakens. I don't like the way they respond to their fan base, or the people that have questions or like have concerns about somebody just sent me a message. Or had concerns about the direction that they were taking Star Wars in. So I mean, like, you know, I'm hoping this right here is giving me hope that maybe they might get things right with Star Wars. All we can do is wait and see. We got until December to see what's going to happen. So back to the figure right here. He has pretty decent articulation. Again, the head can go all the way around, but you don't want to force it because of the sculpting of the harness of the helmet, where the helmet connects right here, or the collar right here. His arm goes all the way around. It extends out. He has nice, he has a single hinged elbow. Doesn't have a double hinged elbow. He has a single hinged elbow with a swivel to it. Nice swivel at the wrist. Wrist goes up and down with a hinge and everything like that. Decent leg, split leg goes forward, leg goes back. He has a leg, of course, he has a leg twist. He has a thigh twist right here. You can take in and out. He's on a double hinged knee. Both knees on double hinged knee. Great detail. I love this detail that he's always had right here. Right here, it has swivel at the ankle and at the, you know, has a swivel and pivot at the ankle, all around in the ankle rocker. He's a really, really well articulated figure. Does he have an ab crunch? Yes, he does, but it's not as fluid as the other figures. It's very tight. It's a limited ab crunch. He has a small waist twist right here, and you can't really do too much. Can these harnesses be removed? If you want to remove them, you can, but I think they would be very difficult to be put back on. I think they're held, some of them are held on by tabs. I'm not going to test out and see, because I'll come to find out that the shit is probably glued on and then I'm stuck. And then I have to glue it back and stuff like that. But as far as the detail on this figure is absolutely phenomenal. They did a great job. He has his signature blaster right here. It's not that much detail to it, not that much detail to it, but I mean, like, it's his signature blaster. It can fit into his hand. Let's try and see. Let's see. Come on. He always had that funky stuff going on in the fingers. I always loved the way he growled in Empire Strikes Back. He just said, he's like, like, mind your business before I eat you. You do know I ate one of your rebels on the way in, one of your Imperials on the way in here. I was hungry. And yep, he got some two-hand action going on. There you go. Got that acid gun and all that other stuff. He looks great. And you can put this on his belt, on around his shoulder, like in the movie. Yeah, so Boss looks great. Boss looks great. I couldn't, like, once I started seeing the great detail, and look, if you look real good, they even got his toe on the back. See right there? So Boss is amazing. And he's always had that funky stuff with his hands, so I don't count that as a flaw or anything with that within the construction or the design or the craftsmanship of the action figure. I love the way they did his eyes too. Great job, Hasbro. I'm so far I'm happy, man. I'm very happy. Very happy. I don't mind. So Dark Press In for Animal says, I don't mind if they make a lot of Star Wars movies. Wait, let me see. I don't mind if they make a lot of Star Wars movies. What I don't like is that they put an SJW agenda into their movies. I'm getting tired of it, as well as the Lucasfilm employers are not being fair on the fan base. Yeah, that's true. I agree. And it's what's ruining Star Wars. There's no way you can, honestly, I don't see how you get a brand like Star Wars and you actually just ruin it. Like, that's something that makes money on its own. That's pretty much like when they bought that from George Lucas. It's pretty much like, here's some free money. There's no way you could have ruined Star Wars. Honestly, I wouldn't have changed anything. If anything, I would have started looking online, seeing people that really know their lore about Star Wars, deep fans. I would have did questionnaires before I released any movies. I wouldn't have put anything that I wanted in the film. I would have put what the fans have wanted. And no, I wouldn't be able to appease all fans, but I would stick to the lore. If I didn't know what other movie to make, I'd be like, grab me a couple of them Dark Horse books, and grab a couple of them old Marvel books. We're gonna make some money off of this shit. Because that's what they do with Marvel up until now. We'll talk about that later. That's what that Captain Marvel shit. And honestly, not divulging off the subject of Star Wars, I'm not interested. I'm not really that interested in seeing Endgame. I'll see it when it comes. Like, I'll see it when it comes out, but I'm not rushing to go see it. No, I'm not. So, I mean, what do you guys think of Bosk? Me myself, I love him. I would give Bosk. I give him 5 pins. I give him 5 pins. I like the way he's constructed. He's well constructed. So far, none of these figures have been a disappointment to me because I know what they're supposed to look like, and they look like what they're supposed to look like from the comic book and mainly from the film. So yeah, I'm digging this guy. Digging him a lot. Boss looks great. So moving right along, I think this round, Dengar or Bespin Han Solo, your choice. In the meantime, I'm going to get me a little bit of water. I am parched right now. Oh, okay. Here's my water right here. Ah. Okay, got some water in my system, ready to go. Okay, so are we doing Dengar or are we doing Bespin Han Solo? Bespin Han Solo. These two figures mean something to me, along with a few other figures mean a whole lot to me. And yes, I will do an unboxing for that figure that you sent me, Darth, even though it was not the 6-inch figure. This was the 6-inch one you promised to give me, but I got him anyway. Next time, don't make a deal if you're not going to stick to it. Lying Norwegian. Okay, so since nobody wants to answer, I am going to do... Since nobody wants to answer, I'm going to do... I'm going to do Han Solo, Bespin Han Solo. Okay. All right, here we go. Bespin Han Solo coming up. Everybody knows the story of Han Solo. I love Bespin Han Solo. Bespin Han Solo was one of the Star Wars action figures I carried around for at least 2 years when I was growing up as a kid, because I've always loved the stripe he had down the side of his pants. Okay, so we'll do Dengar. All right, so Dengar. Press M for Animal wants me to do Dengar, and I absolutely love Dengar. Let me tell you the story how I ended up with Dengar as a little kid. I was outside cleaning up the yard, and they had turned the fire hoses on. And out of nowhere, like I don't know, like I live in the city. And when they turn on the fire hoses during the summertime, the water comes running down the street. I was playing in the water on the side of the curb and stuff like that. Next thing I know, a Dengar figure with the gun in his hand came rolling down the water. I grabbed it up and boom, Dengar became one of my favorites. For some reason, I always found a reason to put Dengar in all of my Star Wars battles. I've loved Dengar since the day I had found him. What happened to him, I don't know. He just disappeared one day. He was one of my favorite figures, though. I love Dengar. And you can tell a little kid had lost him, another little kid like myself, because I was a little kid at that time when I found that figure. Had to be like, what, like 6 or 7 or something like that? And you know what? I'm getting so ahead of myself because I love Dengar. Dengar is one of my favorites. Okay, we did Bosk. We did Chewie. And now we're going to do Dengar. All the bounty hunters I love. I absolutely love all the bounty hunters. And here over at StarWarsFandom.com, it says, ha, 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 I can't believe I'm getting paid for this. And yeah, that's how his voice sounds. He has like an Australian voice and stuff like that. Dengar was a Corellian bounty hunter operating since the early stages of the Clone Wars. Dengar participated in Operation on Corzite, during which he served as a member of the Krait's Claw, a syndicate of hunters including Boba Fett, Bosk, and Asajj Ventress, to secure property valuable to Lord Otaku Blank of the planet Corzite. Dengar remained active through the Galactic Civil War, during which he was one of the several bounty hunters hired by Darth Vader to capture Han Solo, captain of the Millennium Falcon. Though Dengar ultimately lost Vader's bounty to his rival partner Boba Fett, he was later present with Bosk and Fett in Jabba's palace on Tatooine during Solo's rescue by Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. And over here it says Dengar about Adventures Contemplated. Yeah. There's a story that goes along with this, that Dengar has hatred for Han Solo because Han Solo was the one who did that to his face during the they used to race these speed bikes. And Han Solo and Dengar were racing against each other. And Han Solo like let the afterburner from his what's the name? From his bike burn his face, and it disfigured his face. But before that, Dengar used to be like a ladies' man. He's still kind of like a ladies' man, but he's a dirty guy. He fights very dirty and nasty and stuff like that. He's a rotten. And I'm gonna read a little bit more on Dengar. A human male from the planet Corellia. Before Dengar became a bounty hunter, he served as a gladiator. Dengar's bounty hunter career was considered to be at its prime during the galaxy-wide Clone Wars conflict, during which he attended a remarkable track record. He attained a more remarkable track record. He was part of the operation alongside fellow hunters Boba Fett, Boss, Latest Razi, C-21 High Slinger, and Oked. The hunters were hired to escort a sub-tram containing cargo valuable to Otaku Blank, the leader of the Belugan people of Korzite. While preparing for the mission to the Chalmun's Cantina, Oked was murdered by the wayward dark side of Asajj Ventress, who promptly agreed to take the dead hunter's place in the mission roster. Well, see, I guess they're not going to go into Dengar was later employed by the Hutts alongside Last Embo and Sugai to protection of Now Hutao. They were present with the Darth when Darth Maul savage outburst and Death March. Right? Yeah, they're not going to go into how he got that scar on his face and stuff like that. But he was essentially, okay, right here, hired by Darth Vader. Dengar survived the encounter with Chewbacca. Sometime later, he was then secretly hired by Darth Vader along with Black. Yeah, we read this already. Okay, yeah, so we read that. But he did receive that scar on his face due to Han Solo hate racing, because he used to race bikes. He used to race bikes on his home planet. And Han Solo fucked up his face by burning his face with an afterburner when he went in front of him and stuff like that. So I think I might make this the last one. I'm getting a little bit tired or parched or whatever the case may be. Right here. And then the box, it came in a typical box. But it has some beautiful box art. I love this picture of Dengar's face right here. He looked great right here. And it says Dengar on the side. Dengar, he is number 74 within the Black Series line. And it says right here, crude and slovenly, Dengar was nonetheless an effective bounty hunter. While other hunters prided themselves on finesse and style, Dengar preferred firepower and destruction. So yeah, that's Dengar. Dengar was famous for like if anything, if he needs to, he will blow you up, he will burn you, he will do whatever it takes. And he's a very flirtatious man too. He is the worst, but I love Dengar. And right here, we have the figure himself in the package, and he's looking absolutely awesome. Dengar looks absolutely awesome. I've always loved the head wrap that he had on his head. It looks like he stole this Imperial armor, because this is Imperial armor that the most of the officers wear, especially when they were on the planet Hoth. But this is like protective armor that is given to the Imperials. You can see like he has other armor on him going all along him. It's really not much detail on him, but this figure looks absolutely amazing. I'm totally digging this guy. I've always loved Dengar. Dengar has always been my favorite. And for some reason, I will always put him on the planet Hoth. Whenever I played with him as a kid, I always thought he was on the planet Hoth fighting and stuff like that. It wasn't until later on that I found out that he was a bad guy, and I was like, oh shit. As a kid, I found out he was a bad guy. Now, he comes with the DLT-19. I know this rifle because I use it in Star Wars Battlefront. This is a DLT-19. This is one of his signature rifles that he carries with him at all times. It fits right and nice and snug into his hand, and you can put the finger through. Wait, I think it goes in this hand right here. The DLT-19. No, it goes in this one. And yeah, he has some nice two-hand action going on, as he did in the movie. And even though he may look like he's a little bit chunky, he's strong as shit. And he's violent as hell too. And you can push this further down into his hand so that it looks like he's holding it. But yeah, I'm really liking, I love Dengar. Love Dengar. Absolutely love him. This guy looks great. Has a little, they did a little bit of brush metal right here to make it seem like he has some wear and tear on his or like damage marks from wear and stuff like that. Nice knee pads. Even on the knee pads, there's some silver paint there to look like his wear and tear on him. This wear on the metal. Got the nice butt guard right here. Got the hole for the backpack, which the backpack right here, the backpack right here is actually very well detailed. See, you got a little knapsack there, got some landmines, got all sorts of stuff for more mayhem and shit, so he can sleep after he tear up shit. And it fits right into the back of his right into his back right here. You take these straps on the side right here, and you just fit them around him just like that. And you take this, look, take the backpack, it fits right into this right here. There we go. Okay. And the backpack fits very snug on him. You see how the straps go around and make it seem like it's connecting to his chest plate right here. They did a great job. The detail on this thing is absolutely amazing. Look at all the little controls and his little breathing apparatuses and, you know, like other survival equipment that's, you know, pushed in. This guy looks great. I even love down the little symbol on the belt is done in a nice silver. The satchels and pockets, you know, on his the pockets on his utility belt look great. And yes, he has a holster. Yeah, the Imperial sideboard would be great. I would love to see a figure of the Imperial sideboard. Just want you guys to look at him. He looks great. They did a great job on this guy. I like the way they made him a little bit chunky too. His head sculpt is absolutely amazing. I love the head sculpt. I love the wrap that he always wore. Like he just took like a whole bunch of shirts and put them on his head and shit like that. And look, they even got the scars on his face. And again, they used the 3D printing on him to give him the look from the movie. Dengar is absolutely one of my favorites. He's one of my all-time favorite bounty hunter. He's up there with Boba Fett, as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people don't know about Dengar, but I love Dengar. When I saw that they were going to release him in the Black Series, I was all in. I was losing my mind. I said, I have to have that Dengar. Now, the detail on this backpack is absolutely amazing. I think they did a fantastic job on this backpack. Even down to this leather strap right here. Look, it looks like a real backpack. Nice detail on the wrist guards right here. The clothing, everything was great on this. The armor on top of the clothing. It looks very realistic. They did a great job on this. I mean, I can't complain about these Dark Series, these Black Series action figures. Was I going to collect them at first? No. The wraps that they have around his legs with like right down here are spot on. He came with another pistol right here. And I think this is a I forgot this one because I use this one too on Star Wars Battlefront when I play. I forgot the name of this pistol, but it fits right into his leg right here, into his gun holster right here. See? Nice and snug. Nothing falls off or anything like that. I took the gun out of his hand so that way you guys can see him, you know, like in full frontal without stuff holding him up. So here we have him. The head can go all the way around, even with the inclusion of the head wrap right here. Arms extend out. They go around, all the way around, so on and so forth. Nice leg split, front, back, front, back. That's as far as legs go. He has a twist at the thigh twist like all the other figures. Double hinge. Is this one double hinge? No. Yeah, but it's a weird one. It's like a single. It's a double hinge, but look how it is. It's weird. So I would call this a single hinge knee because I'm not going to press the issue of trying to give it the double hinge knee and it ends up breaking or something like that. But these figures are constructed very well for the price point that you're getting them at. They're done very, very well. What else? He has a pivot on the ankle, an ankle pivot and swivel at the wrist. This guy has the same articulation as the other figures, if not more. Does he have a ab crunch? Let's see. Yes, he does have an ab crunch, a small one, not that much. Not that much, but it's not bad. And his waist twist goes up here. It's up here. It's not down at the waist, which is not bad. All right. So, I mean, Dengar looks great. I love the face sculpt. Dengar has always been one of my favorites. And he's in scale with the other figures. And again, as I stated before, Chewbacca is taller than the rest of them, which is good. You see? Chewbacca looks great. Who the fuck are you? So as a whole, I would give Dengar this one 5. I'm happy with these guys so far. I'm happy with these guys. I am so happy with these guys. Let me move this, put this over here on the charger, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. You want Chewie? You want Chewie? I'm telling you, it's a big figure for it to be within the 6-inch line. It's actually very big and hefty. It has good weight to it. But this Dengar, my prayers have been answered. I love this Dengar. I'm starting to make I have a whole shelf dedicated to Star Wars Black Series figures now. So therefore, you will be seeing me burst open more. I'm going to do, more than likely, I'm going to do another Star Wars marathon. I'm going to end this one with either, let's see, get that Dengar box out the way. Which one do you guys want me to do? You want me to do Bespin Han Solo or New Hope Han Solo? I want to do Bespin Han Solo. So if nobody says anything, I'm going to do Bespin Han Solo. He looks awesome, but not as awesome as the figure I gave you, my friend. No, not at all. Not at all, Darth. Not at all. As a matter of fact, the next Star Wars marathon that I do, I will be bursting open that Dengar that you gave me, because you're a wonderful friend, Darth. Mark M for Animal. I try not to say your name so much on here. It's hard. So, let's see. Bespin Han Solo. Just remember, don't buy the 4LOM one. Are you sure, Darth? Listen, I appreciate it, but please don't. It has to be the 6-inch Black Series, not the 3 1/4. The 6-inch Black Series 4LOM. I would be greatly appreciative if you got me that one. If that was the one you were going to send, I will definitely review that one. I'm doing this. The Black Series are the 6-inch ones. But whatever you send me, I'm still appreciative of. But yeah, because what I'm gonna do is when I do the next set of bounty hunters, 4LOM, Zuckuss, and it's a couple other ones that it's 2 more bounty hunters that they have that I didn't know they had that I'm gonna bring out, that I'm gonna put up here. So being that nobody said anything, it looks like I'm going to do Bespin Han Solo. Yay! Because New Hope Han Solo, I like New Hope Han Solo, but Bespin Han Solo is that dude. I tell you what, my mother had gotten me, one day she came home and she had gotten me, I don't know how the hell she did it, but it used to be a store called Bam Burgers, I think it was. And they had like a 3-pack of Star Wars figures. And within it, it had Ugnaught, Bespin Han Solo, and I think it was Lobot, Ugnaught, and Bespin Han Solo. And those were I just bought you, and yes, it's the Black 6-inch one, but it's gonna take a while before I ship it to you. But yes, it's that one. Okay, cool. Then I will wait to do the bounty hunters. In the meantime, I still got I still have oh boy, it's a lot of them. I still have more. and then some, and then some. In the meantime, I still have Luke Skywalker to do. And this one, I don't really, you know what? I don't like the cloth they put on him. Leia, old Leia, C-3PO, Darth Vader. This one was my favorite. I've always loved Luke Skywalker in his pilot outfit, in his rebel pilot outfit. And I have a whole bunch more. I got much more. I got General Veers. I have, who else? General Veers. Oh, God. Grand Moff Tarkin. Let me see. It's a lot. It's so many more. So much more I have. I have what's his name? Death Star Trooper. Lando. Young Han Solo. Young Lando. This one I love right here. I was gonna bust this guy open. Range Trooper. Death Star Trooper. Yeah, General Veers, Darth Vader. It's a bunch. I have a lot of Star Wars Black Series, guys. I have a lot of them. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing another one very soon because I keep getting these figures, and then I looked up and I was like, damn, I got a lot of action figures I need to review. So yeah, the Star Wars Busted Open marathons will continue. I will also be doing Hasbro Busted Open marathons if you want. I mean, Marvel Legends Busted Open marathons if you guys want. Just let me know. Or if you want me to go back to the old format where, like, you know, I wasn't on the camera and you would just see, like, my hands and the figure. Whatever you guys prefer, that's what I'll do. But, yeah. So, I'm going to bust open. I wanted to try to get the Darth Vader one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do it. Yeah, Darth Vader. But Darth Vader was kind of hard for me to get, that particular one. Because there's two different, I think there's two different versions. And I think the one I got was the one I was looking for. But yeah, Bespin Han Solo right here. Nothing needs to be said about Han Solo. All right. We all know the story of Han Solo. I absolutely love this Han Solo. This one has good memories for me as a kid. I like your face on cam. So, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Not many people like my face. I've done some videos where like people be like, oh, you know, stay off the camera. I was like, oh, okay, no problem, you know. But yeah, it comes in a typical standard window box as the other Black Series figure, and he is number 70 within the Black Series, and it's red over here, black on the back. You got cute ass Harrison Ford on the back right here. If the box art, the box art is okay. It's not that bad. This one, I don't know. It looks like Harrison Ford, but it doesn't. Now, that Princess Leia one they did, that shit was gorgeous, man. They got her down to a T. Whoever did that art. Has Star Wars Black Series up here, nothing up here. Typical info down here, on the back right here. Number 70 says Han Solo on the side right here. It says Han Solo Bespin as well in small red writing right there. And it says Han Solo, smuggler, scoundrel, hero. Han Solo, captain of the Millennium Falcon, was one of the great leaders of the Rebel Alliance. He and his co-pilot Chewbacca came to believe in the cause of the galactic freedom, joining Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia Organa in the fight against the Empire. The reason why I've always loved Han Solo, and yes, Han Solo shot first. I don't care what you guys say. Whatever you guys say, Han Solo shot first. He did. He did it. It wasn't until later on that what's his name? George Lucas decided to like clean it up for children, I guess, and say that Greedo shot. But no, Han Solo was not a good person. He essentially became a good person, and in another aspect, the reason why he joined the rebels in a way, because it offered a little bit of protection. Because by himself, him and Chewie by themselves, believe me when I tell you, they would have gotten killed. They would have eventually gotten caught and killed. Either Jabba would have got him, other bounty hunters would have got him, or the Imperials would have got him. He was doomed to get it sooner or later. So what everyone is saying that I also want to try to get the Death Trooper one with the shoulder armor and Sand Trooper one. Yeah, I do have those. I have those. It's a bunch of Star Wars Black Series figures that I have that I just never opened because I was so busy with a lot of stuff that was going on to where like I didn't have time to do it. But now that I'm going to start doing these marathons and you guys don't mind them, I can bust open a whole series of figures at one time so that you guys can see it. So I mean, like, you know, if this is what you like, I'll continue to do it. Not to mention it's easier for me. And I can get you these figures out faster than what I was doing before. So anybody can debate me on whether or not Han Solo shot first. Han Solo shot first. Han Solo was not a good person. He was a scoundrel. He was a smuggler. He had to do what he had to do to survive. And with that, you'd be surprised. A lot of those bounty hunters have reason to want to kill Han Solo. Like Dengar. He messed up Dengar's face. Boss. He stole some of Boss shit before. This was before he had he owed Jabba money. And even though the Imperials, he had to dump the spice because the Imperials was coming, still, that's Jabba's shit. So yeah, we're gonna bust open. We're gonna bust open this guy right here. Oh man, this brings back such good memories. Such good memories. Now that face, I wouldn't say it's too bad, but they did a great job with the technology, with the 3D, because what they're doing with the faces on these characters, right? They're using this thing called 3D printing technology. And it's actually not that bad. Han Solo's face has always been hard for them to do, but it's just something about that jacket and that stripe down them pants that I've always loved about Han Solo. I don't know if it's because I was a big fan of Battlestar Galactica, and a lot of the guys on Battlestar Galactica used to have like kind of like this look to them with the jacket and the gun holster that was dragging off to the side and everything. The buckle looks great right here. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this Star Wars figure right here. He looks absolutely amazing. Look at Harrison Ford face. And you know what I come to find out too? Harrison Ford was kind of like a heartthrob to many women back in the day. I didn't even know that. Like when he was doing Star Wars and Indiana Jones, a lot of women said they were in love with Harrison Ford. Like he was a sex symbol back then. I didn't know that. But yeah, I always loved the way the buckle was in the front right here. And on the back, it had the nice buckle too. Even the old Kenner figure had this look to it. But they did a great job on this figure right here. I'm so happy I started investing in the Star Wars Black Series figures. They're absolutely amazing. I love them. I want them to continue to make them. I want Star Wars to become what it once was once again. There was a time when I was growing up to where, like, if a Star Wars movie came out, other movies would put themselves on hold because they knew they weren't going to make no money. When the prequels came out, people stood in lines for days to see these films. Fast forward to today, it's a former shadow of itself. And again, you know, a lot of people may tell me to grow up or this, that, and the other, or I may come across as being the pariah because of my age, whatever the case may be. But I love Star Wars because to me, it means a lot. It was pretty much the core basis for most sci-fi films that were created during the 70s, 80s, and up until this day. So, I mean, like, yeah, I want Star Wars to get back to the meaningful, substantial, upper echelon sci-fi, or how can I say, the epitome of everything. Like you couldn't match Star Wars. Nothing rivaled Star Wars that was in the sci-fi community because it was just like the storyline, the lore. When you think about it, Jedis were pretty much like samurais with laser swords and stuff like that because they had like a code of honor and stuff like that. Whereas though you had the bounty hunters, you had a little bit of everything in Star Wars. And when their battles were big. Their battles were big. A lot of their like robots represented autonomous animals and stuff like that. Like the AT-AT walkers, I absolutely loved them. The snow speeders, I absolutely loved them. The X-wing fighters, absolutely loved them. What else? What was another? It was so much stuff within Star Wars that I love. But this right here, getting back to Bespin Han Solo. Bespin Han Solo has always been one of my favorite action figures as a kid, well into my adulthood, and I love the way they have done the detail and pretty much modernized them for today's collector. Looks absolutely great. I love the pockets on the jacket. The jacket's like a vinyl. No, it can't be removed like a vest because it feels as though it's pretty much glued to his body on the back right here. I love the way they did the ceremonial shirt that most of the captains and lieutenants have, because I have a what's his name? God, he was in Last Jedi. I forgot his name, but I have him. Oh, you love Jar Jar Binks? I wasn't a big fan of Jar Jar Binks, but I felt like he was a big stereotype. Yeah, I didn't give it to George Lucas for that. But I mean, like, you got to understand, George Lucas was still learning about different cultures as he went along, because you could tell Star Wars was pretty much like the only reason why he threw Lando Calrissian in there is because like people were like, look, black people is watching your shit, bro. You gotta throw some black people in there and stuff like that. And to me, I felt as though, even though he said Jar Jar Binks wasn't supposed to be a black man, come on, I wasn't stupid. I knew exactly what Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like a Jamaican black man or something like that, or whatever. And I just hated Jar Jar Binks. Even though I did love the Clone Wars, I did love Revenge of the Sith. I love those films, especially that big battle that they happened in Clone Wars. It was absolutely amazing. I love the prequel stories. I don't know about other people, but I love the prequels. So here we have Han Solo looking awesome in his Bespin outfit. And the head goes all the way around. Arm goes all the way around. Arm spread out like this. Does he have? Yeah, he has an elbow swivel, and he's on a single hinged elbow right here. Twist at the elbow, right at the wrist right here. It pivots up and down, as you can see. Nice leg split, leg goes forward, leg goes back. Nice twist at the thigh right here. Double hinged knee, so he can do the rising knee right there. And he has a pivot at the ankle. Nice ankle pivot going on. That twists around and all around, twists around and around. Does he have a ab crunch? Somewhat of a, yes, he has a decent ab crunch too, right here. A twist at the ab crunch. So most of these Star Wars figures I'm seeing, they have a twist of the ab versus the waist. Maybe that's to cut down on cost or whatever the case may be, but it's a good figure. His head goes up for so far right here. Has a decent head right here that goes up. Nice head that goes down like that. Nice head pivot going up and down and around. But it's such great detail on this figure. Such good paint. You can see the wrinkles that they did within the molding of the boots right here. So it pretty much looks like they're real boots. I love the leg harness that they put on him. I'm loving this. Now, there's another Bespin Han Solo where he comes with a face mask, like when he jumped out the Millennium Falcon. I don't know if you guys remember that on Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, the ankles move and everything. So, yeah, I'm really liking this. He only came with, where did I just put his pistol? I'm so busy throwing shit around to where I think I moved his pistol. Hold up. Yep, I did throw it. How could I forget his pistol? I think this is the pistol I use on Star Wars Battlefront when I want to get a lot of kills. What is it, the DL-44 or something like that? It's like pretty much like a one-hit quitter. He shoots you with, like, you use this on Star Wars Battlefront, you're taking a lot of people down. DL, what is it the DL-44, Dart Martin? Press N for animal. Although I think his gun is a little bit bigger. Yeah. Because if you look here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at this other Han Solo. This is one from A New Hope. And his gun is much bigger. Look, his gun is much bigger. This is the right size that it's supposed to be. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. But I will take off a nerd pin because the gun is a little bit smaller than what it's supposed to be. It fits into his hand very snug. Nice detail. I love the way they did the hilt of the handle right here. It looks nice. Has a nice brown to it. Great detail on the weapon, as you can see. Although it is missing, is it missing the gray tip? Yes, it is. It's missing the silver tip that the other that his pistol usually has. And it's a smaller version because if you look at this one, this is his signature pistol. See? This one right here, I can't wait to open this one on the next Star Wars Marathon Busted Open. And we got a bunch of other ones to do. So I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer, but Let me know what you guys thought of the show. Be sure to check out some of my other playlists. I will be doing a show possibly this weekend if everything turns out right to give my review on what's that? Marvel Endgame, Avengers Endgame. I really, honestly, it's not like I don't want to see it. I don't know. I'm just not really excited as I should be. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the new Star Wars content coming out, the new game. What you think of these Star Wars figures, if you would like for me to do more busted opens or if you would like for me to just like stop doing them. But I do love showing you guys these awesome figures and the great stuff. I don't always give a great review or like tell every figure that I review. I don't always say like, oh, this is a great figure, you should go get it. There have been figures that I have purchased where like I was like, man, this is horrible. And I've just pretty much just given them away or just like sold them or whatever the case may be. But so far, I am loving this, loving these Star Wars Black Series figures. So therefore, I will be collecting more. But I believe that Star Wars, the only way for them to make money now is to divulge more into the past. And from what I saw at the recent Star Wars celebration is that they're bringing a lot of the old stuff from like Generation 1 Star Wars, from like New Hope, prequels, so on and so forth. They're bringing them more to the forefront now instead of doing like this newer stuff, because the newer stuff is not selling. Nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying it. Nobody wants it. And it's because of the direction that Star Wars has went due to bad managing. By the way, we should try to make a video debate one day about digital and physical games. Like, what's better? That's the only one thing I think we disagree. I would love to do that, Darth. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. You let me know when you're available, and I'll definitely do a show with you regarding digital media versus physical media. See which one we like the best. So, I mean, I really enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed my content today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I had a great time doing it. Let me see. Am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, check out my playlist for Sekiro if you guys want to play what's the World War Z with me. Lowly Rays and She-Hulk. She-Hulk plays a great game of World War Z. If you're looking for a great partner in World War Z, she usually assists me and helps me out. I will be doing a show this weekend, and hopefully you guys will be able to how can I say? You'll be able to call. You know what? I'm going to be doing an adult show as well, to where as though I'm going to be talking to you guys about social issues, so on and so forth, relationships. But it's going to be on a different channel, but I'll let you guys know when. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed my Star Wars unboxing. I really had a great time doing it. I will be doing more of these in time to come. In the future, possibly next week. I don't know. Maybe a couple of days from now. If you guys, I'll post it up on Facebook and on Instagram. If you guys say like, look, let's do another busted open or whatever the case may be, I'll do it. In the meantime, I love you guys. I had a great time. Be sure to check us out on the Facebook chat, on Facebook. On Facebook, check us out on Instagram, check us out on Twitch, check me out on YouTube. I'm going to be uploading some World War Z content, going to be uploading some Sekiro content. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get this new Mortal Kombat for personal reasons. But other than that, you need to be an adult around me. You know how my humor is. I don't know. I have some more stuff in store for you guys. So thank you for tuning in. Had a great time. Let me know what you guys want. As far as the figures to review, I had a great time reviewing these guys for you. I love these Black Series figures. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know when we go live and to know when we upload. Okay? I love you guys. You're the absolute best. You've been a great audience. Let me know what I can do to help you, help us build this channel. Thank you.